Now entering the ring, Class 1 Senior Showman.
Can you hear me okay? That's okay. All right, everybody. My name is Erin Goggins. I am your judge for today's show. And so we're starting out with our senior bucket calf class showmanship. And so important thing to remember in this class is it's all based on showmanship and 4-Hers knowledge on their animal. And so something I like to focus on, especially in this age. In my profession, what I do, I focus a lot on health in animals and preventative medicine. And so it's kind of what I focus on talking to them about is health of their animal and how they take care of them and knowing that knowledge and working with them when they're this young. This is a really important stage of life for them long term as well. So we're going to start out. I have them lined up in their placings. So we're going to start with the young gentleman first. He knew most of my questions, could answer all of them, and answer them all very well. And has kept his calf pretty calm, has had him set up, and has done a great job starting out. Taking nothing away from the two girls. Second, you both have done fantastic jobs. Only thing that separated you two is a couple of questions. So you guys have done great. Making sure you're having your animals set up, getting them lined up when we're lining up, making sure they're all straight. Keeping your cool with them. I know they didn't lead quite the best. It can be tricky sometimes, and sometimes things happen, but you both did a fantastic job as well, too. Just looking on some more like definitions, those kind of things, looking up with the animal, but you guys did a fantastic job as well. So, good job. times. You both have done a great job. Came down to a couple of questions, those kind of things, knowledge about the calf. I know sometimes they don't always lead the best they want to do, but you've done a great job keeping your cool and doing a great job showing him, even though he's not complying as much as we want him to, which happens sometimes. So you both have done a really great job, and keep working at it, okay? Mm-hmm.
Now entering the ring will be Class 3 Junior Showman. Results of Class 1 Senior Showman. First went to Larry Endicott. Second went to Max Smith. Third was Abby Holloway. Results from Class 2 Intermediate Showman. First was Eva Beckner, and second was Remy Smith.
Talk back.
So the light come on.
everybody, let's go ahead and give a big round of applause for these 4-Hers in this class. A lot of them, it's kind of some of their first time, second time showing. They've all done a great job. They are going to line up kind of how they walked in, based on, always keeping an eye on your judge, keeping an eye on your animal. A little bit of this goes into seeing how much you've worked with your animal and how much you've done with them to keep them ready to be able to show today. All of them have done great. All of you guys are really knowledgeable, how much they eat, what you've done to take care of them. You guys have all done a fantastic job. So, young lady in front did a great job of keeping her eye on me. She knew the most about her animal, exactly what she fed him, which is really great for being one of your early time showing here. The next two you guys have both done a fantastic job as well. Just working on keeping the head up on the animal, keeping an eye on them, and doing your best even when they are a little bit unruly, and that's okay. But you both did a great job as well.
While we're on break, I'd like to take a minute to appreciate our sponsor for our awards today, Keystone. Again, we'd like to take a moment to appreciate Keystone for sponsoring our awards. Quickly, I'd like to have members of our Queen Court announce themselves.
Hi everyone, my name is Kendall Mangus. I am this year's second runner-up in Miss Congeniality.
Good evening, my name is Maddie Shively and I'm this year's Miss Hamilton County 4th runner-up.
Also like to recognize Watson Inc. or Cindy Watson for sponsoring our Bucket Calf show today. They sponsored our photos for Bucket Calf. Sydney Watson. We will now begin our heifer show, starting with Class 4 Senior Calf. Austin Tebby, Elena Tebby, Tegan Horney, and Trent Horney.
Winds from this misery free. Oh, can't you see? I want you to be free. It's not like she is loving you. It's just that you can't be alone for too long. I'd like to wish you all the happiness. Maybe the truth is it will kill me if you move on. Who is gonna be the first to say enough? Who is gonna be the first one to find true love? We don't let go. We can't get close. I still need you, and you still need me. This tug of
Now entering the ring is Class 6, Jersey Junior Yearlings.
This heifer's got the most dairy character, the most dairy quality. She's very feminine, head and neck. Again, she's got that really hard, sharp top line, that really strong open chest, depth of rib in that chest. I would like to make her a little bit wider in the chest and the rump. That's what I'm going to carry the second calf over her for. The second calf still is a nice hard top line. I wish she was a little bit more feminine, a little bit cleaner through that head and neck, especially through that shoulders and over that top line. I'd also like to steepen her heel up just a little bit. In jerseys, you can, kind of what I say is you can have one thing wrong with your legs, but not two. And so she's got a little bit too much set to her leg, a little too much of a shallow heel. And then again, our third place calf here is a really strong, really nice, powerful calf. She's a little bit harder over that top line, a little stronger in that loin. Also carrying a little bit extra weight. Junior yearlings, I'd like them to be still a little bit cleaner. She's got that beautiful upstanding walk. Has potential to be a good cow as well. So thank you guys.
Now entering the ring is Class 7 Ayrshire Junior Yearlings. Alrighty, we've got an April junior yearling here. A really, really nice example of the Ayrshire breed. A really beautiful calf. She's got that great smoothness of blending from front shoulders into her ribs. She's got a really nice hard top line. She's got a great springer rib and a really nice set of feet and legs. So she's a really great example of what you're looking for in an Ayrshire calf. So. Now we will compare our Jersey and Ayrshire Junior Yearlings for Champion Junior Yearling. Showing will be first from Class 6 and the Ayrshire Junior representative.
got your comparison of your junior yearling animals here, and so when you're comparing breeds, you're really looking at which animal is the best representative of their breed in this class. We've got two really great examples, the Jersey and Ayrshire here. I think for me it comes down to a little bit of correctness of feet and legs, a little bit of hardness over the top line. So this Ayrshire heifer is going to be your winner in this class here. She's a really great example of this breed. She's got really hard top line, really correct, really balanced calf that blends pretty smoothly. It's just going to be her feet and legs that carries over a little bit, and also just her width over this calf, over your really nice Jersey yearling as well. That width and that power is what's going to carry over, as well as her depth of rib. So I think you guys can give them a round of applause.
Canton Junior Yearling went to Eva with Memento, and Reserve Champion Junior Yearling went to Austin Tubby with Serena. Now entering the ring is your Intermediate Yearling class. Got our intermediate yearling Jersey heifer class. This is a really nice example of a Jersey. She's a little bit later in this age group, so she's still got plenty of good size on her. She's really nice, upstanding in that front end, smoothly blending, a really nice balance calf. She's hard on the top line, hard through that chine. I'd love to give her a little bit more springer rib from behind, but she's got good depth of body. I'd like to neaten up the tail between the pins a little bit. Other than that, she's a really nice heifer. Thank you. Now entering the ring is Class 9 Senior Yearlings.
senior yearling here. She's born in September and is due in September, which is great. Really another nice example of a beautifully made, well-made Jersey heifer. We could be a little bit forgiving with dairy character and how clean they are at this age, but she's got a really great, deep, open chest, great super rib, open rib, really, really open rib. If you look at her from the sides, it's really what you're looking for in a Jersey heifer, especially. I'd like to tighten her up, give her a little bit of a stronger loin. That's the only kind of comment I have on her, but she's this really nicely made calf and should calve in very nicely.
We will now be showing for our champion junior heifer. Please enter first place animals for class 4, 5. Then we'll have our champion junior yearling, class 8 and class 9.
give all of our exhibitors in here a round of applause. They've done a really great job on the show. They're doing a fantastic job all morning. So I pulled out 3 animals that kind of all follow a very similar pattern. They're very correct, very open, deep-chested animals. They've got really hard top lines. There's a couple things on each one of them I'd like to change, but it's their correctness, the body, and everything that's going to carry them to come out today. And so I'm going to go and shake the hand of the exhibitor that's going to be your grand champion, reserve, and then honorable mention, and then I'll come and chat about him a little bit. We'll go from there, okay? Start with this winter calf here. Really nicely made calf. She's really dairy. She has all the things you want to see in a Jersey heifer. I'd like to straighten her legs out just a little bit, but she tracks really straight, and she's got a pretty decent set of feet and legs, and she keeps that thorough under her in the middle between her hooks and her pins, which is why she's going to place over these 2 today. Taking nothing away from our senior yearling here, really nicely made heifer. It's going to be just the correctness of that thorough placement on this calf that's going to place her over her. But a really nicely made Jersey heifer, just going to calve in really nice and make a really nice cow. She's got all that upfront power and width. It's going to make her a great animal moving forward. Taking nothing away, I really love our Ayrshire heifer here. I would like her to be just a little bit cleaner and not have that thorough, keep her legs a little bit more squirrely underneath of her. But 3 really great examples of animals to show you guys today, and we'll give them all another round of applause. They've done a fantastic job showing. While they're changing halters and getting everyone set up, they asked me to tell you a little bit about myself. Again, my name's Erin Will. I grew up in Poseyville, Indiana, which is around Evansville if you've ever been down south. I was a 10-year 4-H member in Vandenberg County. I grew up on a Brown Swiss and Holstein dairy farm. My dad's family's still milking today, still showing our fairs next week. And so I grew up through 4-H, did dairy judging, showed, did Dairy Academy in Indiana. So if there are any young exhibitors that are interested in still being involved in dairy, that's a great opportunity to get more involved in the Indiana Dairy Association. Then I went to Purdue for Animal Sciences. Was there, I judged under Steve Hendricks in 2018 for Purdue. I was part of Dairy Club while I was there. Was really active just with the dairy farm and worked there as well when I was in undergrad. Then I ended up staying at Purdue, was there for a very long time. I ended up going to vet school there and graduated in 2023 with my DVM. And I live in Indianapolis now with my husband, Bill. And I currently work as a mixed animal veterinarian in Knightstown, Indiana at Heartland Vet Care. I just want to thank you all also for having me out today. I really appreciate it. I really love being a part of 4-H groups and getting back to 4-H. It's made a really big impact on my life. And so thank you all for having me out. And I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you to Kevin and Jennifer Sullivan for capturing our favorite memories at the Dairy Cattle Show. They are our official event photographer this year. Now entering the ring is Class 10, our junior 2-year-old cows. There are 2 entries.
Hello, Hamilton County 4-H friends. The kitchen will be open until 10:30 this morning, and this is your last chance for biscuits and gravy. So please visit the kitchen in the main building, and they are open until 10:30. Thank you.
Hello? Right. We have your 2-year-old Jersey cow class here. So moving on from heifers up into cows. So here, 40% of the animal and 40% of what you're judging, you're basing it on the udder. This is the biggest part of your scorecard when you're looking at cattle. And so we're going to start with this first cow here. She's got a really beautiful mammary system. She's got a really high and wide rear udder. She's got a beautiful forudder attachment. A really beautiful cow up front too. She blends smoothly from that shoulder into that rib. Really nice, open and deep chested body. So really beautiful example of a young cow. Taking nothing over, we've got a powerful cow here in second. She's very long. She's got a long top line. She's a lot of cow. I'd like to fix a couple things in her udder, help keep her legs a little bit farther underneath of her, but still a very nice cow. To follow her up in second.
Next up in the ring is class 11, our 2-year-old cows. There is 1 entry. Again, we would like to thank Simplicity Creative for photography, and we'd also like to thank Keystone Cooperative for sponsoring our awards, such as the duffel bags and the chairs and the totes that were passed out earlier. Thank you, Keystone Cooperative and Simplicity Creative.
Another really nice young cow here. She's got a beautiful front end, very tall and upstanding. It's got that great rib capacity, great front end capacity. Very nice mammary system. I'd like to change a couple things about it, mostly in that rear udder. We're talking about, breaking down, udders are most important, but breaking down the parts of the udder. It's gonna be your udder depth and your rear udder. So hers, I'd like to make it a little bit higher. For calving in July, she looks very good condition today, very clean. And so, we will go ahead and follow up. She'll be your winner of this class, and we'll move on. But great cow.
Now entering the ring is class 12, 4-year-old cows. Got our 4-year-old cow class here, and so we got more of a mature looking cow. She's got that beautiful front end. She's very clean, very dairy. Walks really well out on here as well. Beautiful nervous system, really high above her hock for a little bit of an older cow, so she carries it really well. Very youthful looking udder, like a little bit more bloom to her udder, a little bit more filling out, maybe some more prominent veining on that. Maybe a little bit of a longer, tighter forward attachment, but overall very nice middle-aged cow. So, good job.
6-year-old cow today in our class. Again, another beautiful example, like a really dairy character, very feminine Jersey breed. She's got a very youthful udder for her age, which is a great thing. So that's what keeps cows on longer. You give a really youthful udder, one that stays above the hock. She's still walking fairly well for a little bit of an older cow. So she's got a lot of great things going for her. I'd like to see a little bit more depth of body for an older animal. She's got that great uphill run that we always love to talk about. I'd love to give her a little bit more definition between those hind quarters. She's got a high rear udder, but I'd like to see a little bit more of that definition in the udder cleft. So, but a great animal to finish our show.
Now I'll be showing for champion cow. First, from junior 2-year-olds is Tegan Horney. The class from 11 will be Trent Horney. Class 12 is Tegan Horney, and class 13 is Trent Horney. After the cow class, we will then be showing for champion female overall. Please have Trent with Sunday in the makeup ring, as well as Elena with graffiti in the makeup ring, for those from the junior heifer class. Again, we'd like to thank our volunteers today. We have Olivia Long and Val Adams back in the corner working hard. We have my sister, Carissa Brennan, in the makeup ring. Make sure we're organized and on time. Again, thank you to Bruiser Endicott for his help during setup day with the Bobcat and moving the mulch.
No, I got here a little late. She was pissed. I don't know. She should be glad I wasn't here when she thought I'd give her so much shit for it. I can't be like, I saw you fall down. I gotta be like, heard about it, but that's not as cool as I saw that shit. You know what I mean? Like there's a difference, there's levels.
These are all Trents. It's a Grand Drive, they're all Trents.
Are you kidding?
Not at all.
I told Chrissy, I said, this is the first time I've seen Trent Pony without a hat on. I'm ready to go home.
You just got here.
No, I didn't.
How'd you get here?
9:30.
Tiggin beat him.
9:30.
You didn't like you. Been here an hour?
Yes, it's too long. I don't be fucking with this fair shit. It pissed
I
me
got
off.
here at 5:30 yesterday.
Yeah, fuck
Like
you.
you did.
10:30 with Eddie.
Yeah.
Heard about it. Talk to him first.
So I went home. I did go home. And then I came back.
I'm gonna have to pull up to the Boone County Fair with the big treat. Has that happened yet?
Let's give all of your cow exhibitors a really big round of applause as well. It's not easy to show a dairy cow. They can have sometimes a mind of their own, so you guys are doing a great job. I pulled out two animals here. This is a really great group of cows you guys have. These two are going to stand out for their mammary systems and their longevity. So you have an older cow that can keep her udder this high above her hock. She's got a couple of things I want to change about it. But she's got a really breathable feeling udder, is a very strong dairy upfronted cow. We've got our 2-year-old here as well as a really correct cow. She's got a really nice mammary system. So two really great examples, kind of a youthful and then a more mature cow. You're going to win with our 2-year-old here today, and that's solely based on that beautiful mammary system she has. She's got the smoothest udder, the highest udder in the class. She's got some growing to do, but she's very correct and can grow into really nice.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, how the hell do you become a judge?
Taking nothing away from our older cow here, I'd love to give her a little bit stronger, smoother in that border attachment, change a little bit of that teat length and that teat placement. But she's a really beautiful cow, really strong. You can tell she's been a really good producer for her life as well. So thank you guys. You can go from there.
Make the cow shit on demand somehow. And then you fucking suck. You shit. Dude, you bury their face in it. Oh, that's fucking
Tell them about it.
you. Piece of shit. Yeah. Oh, that 2-year-old's fighting now, buddy. Yeah, she won.
She gets it. Now I gotta bring it back to the ground against another horny cow. Yeah, look, they're leaking milk out of it.
Dude, they're full of juice on them.
They leave them full for the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna go to practice today.
Play football?
Yeah.
Really? Hot as hell.
Huh?
Hot.
It's not that. I'm just too tired. I couldn't go to sleep last night. I didn't go to bed till
Champion senior cow goes to Trent Horny.
Yeah.
Reserve champion senior cow goes to Trent Horny. We will now be showing for champion overall for females. So in the ring will be our champion junior heifer Sunday and reserve champion graffiti, the champion cow Gemma, and the reserve champion magician.
I was like, oh, I can't go to bed. Might as well hop on.
After the grand female drive, we will take another break for photos, and we will have some entertainment from the Queen Court.
Dude, 170 right here. They got me playing right guard, dog.
Starting?
Yeah, right now. Dude, I got Sean Booth as my right tackle, Braden Wisman as my center. Dog,
Who's to the left side?
left, ready? Rylan Garner and
Yeah.
John Crowder. Well, dude, I was like, yo, I think she flicked this up. I ain't even gonna lie.
She took a picture left?
I think so. Does she want to get fucking jumped?
She take a picture of the crowd.
I don't know. Wait, is this another Is this another group? Oh, fuck, Trent Hornets.
This is the overall.
What? How many of these are Trent Hornets?
3.
Oh, that girl. Yeah, that's okay. Now, what was I saying? Oh, football. No, dude. Braden's weighs for like 230. Sean Darby weighs about 250. And I'm 170, dog. Are you kidding? They're gonna be targeting me all game.
They're being eaten.
Dude, so I lose my appetite so easily, dude. And like sometimes I want to throw up if I eat when I like.
Eating in the heat's not fun. You gotta drink milk, man.
I love milk. I can
Get
drink
whole milk. You drink
Whole
2%,
milk?
don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't drink that shit. Get whole milk.
How'd you know?
Huh?
How'd you know I
You
drink?
look like a 2% guy.
Fuck you, dude. You look like a 1% guy.
I'm a whole milk guy.
Oh, are ya?
Look at me.
Wait, so whole milk is more.
All the fat.
I don't want fat though, dog.
It's whole milk.
But still,
You don't gain fat.
yes, you do.
It's protein.
No, it's not.
There's protein in milk.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
In my 2%, there's 6 grams.
You know how much is in whole milk?
How much?
How much protein is in whole milk? There's more.
7.7. Dude, no. Maybe in a total gallon.
That's a cup.
A cup?
Cup.
A cup.
Treats used to drink a gallon of milk a day. Now it's 300 pounds.
I might have, that's cool. I might do that. Just hit the gym.
And drink whole milk. You can't be drinking 2% milk.
Dude, pop off my fucking dick, right?
Tastes like water.
What does? Whole milk?
2%.
I don't really mind the taste.
Yeah. That treats just eat sloppy joes and drink some vodka for dinner. That's what we had last
Drinks
night.
what?
Vodka for dinner.
That's hella baller.
That's what we had last night.
Dude, he's going to college for football. Why is he doing that?
He was drinking that. He was eating that in the college dorm room last night.
Oh, really? Dude, Gavin's already posted up at his dorm, I think.
Gavin.
Short figure.
Really?
I think so. He was there last night. He's been there all morning.
Orientation.
Oh, he's at orientation.
Oh, fucking.
Ours is first.
Where are you guys going?
Are you?
Ooh, I'm at the pull up.
Yeah.
The pull up on you.
It's quite the spot.
No parties though, 'cause I'm gay.
There you go.
No, I didn't say anything.
Should be repeated.
Like, dude, what the hell? Dude, I played Fortnite for the first time in my life last night.
Really?
Like, in forever, yeah.
I look at the porch sometimes at Ron's house.
Well, dude, this guy I haven't played with in like.
shit's a llama.
You think it's one of those spit ones?
Hopefully.
They got fainting goats around here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I know they got a gun with a goat gun.
They call it. I think all goats faint. It's just some or more.
No, dude, I fuck with Dunbar at right tackle though.
Yeah.
Dude, me and him fucking pancaked. Well, he gave me a little shove, and then I pancaked the kid. There's a freshman, so I'm not really like.
Who is it?
His name's Ham. Hunter Moore.
Oh, my ham.
And
He's a
he
beautiful.
got on the ground and he got up, went like this, and I went over him with like my balls like pressed his helmet and shit.
You guys have new helmets?
No, yeah, some helmets. We got new practice jerseys.
Like black helmets?
Are there black helmets? I don't
thought
know.
you guys were getting black helmets.
I thought we were too. I think he ordered them because like with the fundraiser, but I'm not sure.
Oh. I think it's cool prizes.
They what?
The cow people get cool prizes. They get chairs, bags,
What do you guys get?
banners.
That's it.
Yeah.
I heard she's showing a pig this year.
Aren't you showing things?
What the fuck? No. I hate pigs. I can't stand them.
Tell me showing it.
Oh. Yeah, if I was walking a pig cut, there's a difference between walking Max house.
Let's go ahead and give all of your exhibitors another round of applause here for your Grand Champion female class. So you guys have really nice animals out here. You all have done a great job showing.
A little bit.
When we get down to comparing, you know, calves versus calves, you're looking at correctness and things for their age. You know, based on we talk about correctness of udder quality, all of that with your cattle, and your calves, the correctness that they have as well. And so today, I'll have everybody lined up out here. I'll go shake the hands of the grand champion animal, and then our reserve grand champion. So thank you guys again for doing a great job. I'll come out and chat with them once I get done shaking hands with you guys. But if any of you 4-Hers or anyone also after the show has questions, wants to chat, I'll be around too, just so you guys know.
Do they go to?
It's the best one here.
Well, I know that. But is it? All these guys probably show up at the state fair. Is that also like a just a you go in and
You don't have to win to go to state.
okay. Well, I thought you did. I
No.
know.
With all the stuff like inside, like a crafts and stuff, you have to win that to go. So there'd be way too many.
Good job, Steven.
He even keeps beating him with his own cows.
I know. Oh my God. It's that horny family.
Okay, we'll start out with this 2-year-old cow. She is young, she is youthful, but she's got a really nice memory system. She's got a lot of wonderful bloom. She's very dairy and clean for her stage of lactation, so she's a really beautiful animal. She's got some growing to do. It's taking nothing away from our aged cow back here as well too. She's a beautiful animal. She's got some correctness issues with that udder that I feel we need to recognize. Our calf out here is just really beautifully, correctly made. We don't have that udder yet, but we've got a really good foundation as a calf and a really beautiful animal that I think these two kind of follow really well. Taking nothing away from our 2 second place animals here too. Both wonderful animals. You guys have had a really great show, and thank you for letting me be a part of it. So, thank you all.
Oh yeah.
Look at them behind.
They look
They look real
paired testicles, dude. Holy
Yeah.
shit. That's what you want them to look
They
like.
look real full and they're veiny and they're like.
Grand
like they have
champion
milk.
female goes to Trent Horny with Gemma. Reserve grand champion female also goes to Trent with Sunday. We will now take a small break to have some photos over in the cattle barn. Please have your steers on standby in about 5 to 10 minutes. Meanwhile, our Queen Court is going to be doing some cow-related jokes for you, so you better laugh.
I'm spectating. Oh, is your girl here? No, my fucking grandma's here. Shut up. Oh, me and Abby heard that? Yes. Oh, yes, no. What? Fucking retard. What'd you say? I heard you playing baseball this next year. Tanner said you're coming.
Are Tanner Speaks at your house?
Good morning.
Where are they at?
My name is Maddie, and I'm here with Kendall, and we got some funny jokes for you. I hope you find us amusing. What do cows say after their first date? I am utterly in love with you. Why do cows go to space? To visit the Milky Way. How can you tell if a cow's a teenager? Because they're moody.
Please tell me the same for the full 5 10 minutes.
What's a cow's favorite day of the week? Moon day. Why are cows such good drivers? Because they're good at steering.
Hell yeah. Coda's up there. I didn't see him. I'm going to go say hi.
How do you know if a cow is over-exaggerating?
If it moves.
He'll milk the story for all it's worth. Okay, this one's your favorite. What do you name a fat cow? Big Mac. Nope. And last but not least, what do you get when you pamper a cow? Spoiled milk. Thank you.
Low-key, that's sneak this. I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, if I'm back, I'm not allowing that. That's just me though. Like, I'm not allowing that to be said about me.
Correction for grand champion female went to VIP keeper Tegan Horney. Apologies.
Hey, bro. Dude, I was looking big, like fucking massive on the arms and shit, dude.
You are?
No, like when they say big and shit, you know what I mean? Like not fat. Like if someone was ever to call me big,
No. That's a compliment. Is it a compliment for you or not?
You coming out every day or what?
hell no, I won't be here tomorrow. Fuck that shit, man. I'll probably be here
You're
Saturday.
not gonna watch your show pigs?
Wait, is tomorrow pigs?
Saturday.
I just told you I'm coming Saturday, Dippy.
You said you were not coming. You said
I said I wasn't coming to. I had to check the bait. This guy just doesn't like to listen.
Yeah, he usually doesn't.
Oh look, it's Rick. Who?
Old Ron. He's walking around in the pig barn.
Dude, your best friend snapped me.
Who?
Connor Stewart.
What the fuck?
Evan Green's still fucking fun. Love that guy. I look cute and petite in that photo.
You do?
Yep.
Good.
Where's Zane at?
Zane was here yesterday. Saw him. I was driving past.
He just wasn't here yesterday.
I did see him.
I think you're lying.
I swear to God he was here. Quit rage baiting me. I'm gonna
I think you're lying.
quit.
Why would he be here? He doesn't show here.
Saturday evening. Actually, Rex shows tomorrow. He got a goat.
Who
Ron's
does?
got a goat.
Are you serious?
He got goat,
Dude,
sheep, cow, fish.
I'll show a goat. I can show one. Wait, that's a sheep.
Hold on. Same sound.
That's the same sound though, just different rhythms.
It's the same thing. No, that is the same thing.
Oh really?
Yeah.
How's that possible though? Are they the same band, just one has more hair?
Pretty close, yeah.
Yo, who the fuck? Why does this guy look familiar as fuck?
Full Weibull.
Oh, damn, this guy's funny.
So you got a little funny. Oh, goodness gracious.
I'm gonna sound like a dickhead, but I can't wait till Matt goes to college.
Yeah?
You know how much money I'm gonna save? Good fucking lord. Jesus.
Spend a lot of your money? Or do you just spend it on her?
We just go out too damn much for this. So I'm getting fucking fat. But then I lose it all at practice, so no biggie, you feel me?
Where do you guys go out to eat? Oh, I guess I saw you beat us.
Wherever she wants to fucking
Dude,
go.
Bottomless Appetizer's where it's at.
What?
Bottomless Appetizer's where it's at.
Bob's? Oh,
Bottomless Appetizers?
Bottomless. I thought you said boneless. I was about to say, what the hell are boneless appetizers?
Nah, Bottomless Appetizers. Lit.
What up, cuh? That's Lucent.
I don't know. You ain't harassing me.
She ain't harassing me. The fuck? She's on, yeah. I wish I could do that whistle.
I can't.
Come here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh, Wyatt Rude, dude. I love that kid right there. He's gay too. No, he's not, dude. Don't
Swear
worry.
to God he is.
His mom lives in Hong Kong. That's fine.
Not his mom. Who is that lady?
I don't know. That's not his mom.
I thought that was his mom.
I can tell from a mile away that's not his mom.
Who looks just like his mom?
No, cap.
Who is it? Who looks like?
You know who she also looks like? Brooke. No, not Brooke. Jennifer. No, that's the wrong one. Brooke. Brooke. She looks like Brooke.
Brooke, Tim?
Yes. Yeah. Look.
Shit. We went on vacation. You were there too.
Hey, me too. Come on now.
Boat, yeah.
I found out that my mom and her went to school together and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Coda. What's going on, buddy? What? Yeah. show might be a day left. People are lining up.
Yeah, dude, I think it is too. I thought I saw that on the paper when I walked in.
I didn't read the paper.
I did. Dude, I'm a fucking champ.
We went in there and looked at AJ's stuff. My cousin,
Mm-hmm.
she won everything.
Oh, and the
Arts and crafts shit.
is she artistic? Dude, one day, freaking, I was leaving no, me and Mac were leaving to go to like Texas Roadhouse or B-Dubs. We're not sure where we were going. And her and Titus pulled up at the same time.
Dude, they're such a strange couple to me.
Dude, I had to get out of there before I saw them make out,
They
dude.
did.
I had to get out of there before I see them just make out. Like, I didn't
Serious?
want. Yeah, but I was scared they were gonna start macking up on each other right there.
Damn.
Nah, Titus is a strange kid.
He is strange. I don't know, man. He doesn't like come to any of her stuff. All of her wrestling, he never goes.
Why?
I don't know.
Maybe because he's like he knows he's too old.
It's like this will look bad. Can't be
Dog.
putting myself down
Wait,
there.
wait, hold on. When did you graduate?
When do I graduate?
No, when did he graduate?
Like 3 years ago.
So when she was a freshman? Ah, that was on that static days.
Yeah, he's old as shit. She's a
Libby.
junior.
Libby. Libby. You gonna go out there and crack some jokes too, or what?
Yep. Thanks for the heads up, I'm leaving.
Are you actually?
Waiting to eat. 11 and they open a breakfast tonight. About dog.
Yeah, I'm ready to leave. I'm not gonna lie.
Over there and make my own breakfast. I think they're the first class to come in, right?
Oh, good, good. That means I'm probably gonna leave straight after.
They're all in.
Good plan. Who?
Not quite sure.
I guess they'll probably start soon. Dude, these dairy steers get huge. Are they open? These dairy steers get huge.
What's open?
Elephant ears. Walker Taco, that was good.
Wait. Gotta make sure I still have my chapstick in my pocket.
Yeah, you can't be going around without that.
So what you been up to this summer?
Working. Where? Oh, man. I work like 55 hours a week.
Yeah, me too.
Where do you work? You still work at the...
Nah, I work with Gunbar now.
Do you really?
No, I'm just trolling. I don't actually work 55 fucking hours a week. Are you kidding me? You gotta be anally.
Where do you work? You still work at the pancake?
Yes, dude, I hate that job.
Your mom's a manager.
I hate it.
Your mother is the boss.
I know, I hate it. I hate working for my mom.
You go work for Bob.
I'm just gonna have I'm gonna have my mom work for me.
There you
in
go.
the future.
Yeah. Just tell her what.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking run that John.
Hey, this shit's over. Listen to me. Buy it. Buy clothes. Tell her you're the guy, you know? Just walk in there.
So what color should there be, guy?
My mom's posted me on Facebook trying to get me some money.
For what?
Trying to get me to... Trying to get people to...
Just to thank our sponsors one more time, we'd like to thank Jennifer and Kevin Sullivan for capturing our 4-H memories as the dairy event photographer sponsor today. Again, those taking our photos is Simplicity Creative. The representative's name is Morgan. She's back in the corner there if you have any questions for her. We'd also like to thank Aaron for being our judge this morning, as well as Carissa Brennan, Olivia Long, and Val Adams for working the ring. Thank you all.
Oh shit, she's gonna fuck one up.
I hope she punches it. Where's cheese ball going in here?
So the other day, me and Dumbo were coming back from O'Reilly's to rent oil, and dude, it started like chopping on me, bro. I'm not even fucking joking. It started like rocking. I'm like, what the hell?
In the middle of the road?
Yes.
So you stopped?
Yes.
Just...
Yes, and like when I come to a stop, it like does it like bobs like and then like I pulled into like the Riverview Physician Place. place across the street from the pharmacy, basically. And that really did it, and Dunbar's like, all right, cut it, cut it, cut it.
Dude, last or 2 years ago, Val's dairy steer was able to eat these plants.
Dude, you're lying.
No, he was walking through there and he was eating those fucking plants.
That's blowing.
He was like 1,700 pounds. He was huge. These are little compared to that guy.
No, but I don't know what's wrong with it.
Probably it sounds like your fuel. You got like a bad fuel cell or something.
It really could. I really think it's that because after I'm done getting gas, occasionally it does that. Like it'll turn up, like it'll go and then it'll have a rough start.
I'm guessing it's your fuel pump. Because they're like, so it's sending that fuel through, and then it like stops, so your engine goes boom, 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 trying to suck fuel back in. Probably your fuel pump.
Is that an expensive fix?
No,
Oh,
not really. It's kind of a pain in the ass to get to, but
is that like
$40?
oh? Man, that's a me fix, dude. Don't play with me, buddy.
I know. It's just like you got to reach down in there and reach it.
Oh,
Kind of a pain in the ass to get to.
really? Wait, reach down and where?
Where the fuel pump is.
Where's that at?
Engine bay.
Show me where the fuck the fuel pump is in a 2010 Ford Fusion 2.5 something something 4-cylinder.
It's a Dunbar Google. Alright, dude. Fuel pump. Alright, maybe it is a little bit more than $40.
Dog. That's a little bit more.
Now entering the ring will be lightweight steers, weighing 973 pounds, 1,048 pounds, and 1,126 pounds.
Are you sure? Because last time I was having that issues, it wasn't that.
I think trench cattle are bigger. Not funny.
Poor Reese. Yeah, she wasn't. She was gonna show his, but that he found out they're in the same class. What?
Yeah, on your way home, go to the AutoZone and just ask them if they can put it on a computer, and it'll show up what happened, like why the fuel or the engine light's on.
I know. I go to O'Reilly's for that, but
Well, go wherever you feel like going.
yeah, but still, dude, I feel like
What do they say it is?
my mass airflow sensor.
Well, maybe it's your mass airflow sensor.
Why would it be that though? It said, well, it could actually be that because
Could be that.
it said my thing's running too lean. What's that mean? Too much?
Too lean.
Too lean.
I don't know what that means.
It said my.
Put cough syrup in it?
I put a fucking cough syrup in it.
I've never heard of that.
I have the code. I think it's either too much air or too much gas. I'm not really sure. One of the two.
Probably too much gas.
You think
Could
so?
be too much gas too.
But I don't fly through gas like that.
It's a small car. You're gonna have good gas mileage. Probably wouldn't notice.
Okay, maybe I do fly through gas. I have been getting gas a lot lately. So what do you think it is? My max airflow sensor.
Whatever they say.
Those are like 70 schmuckaroos though.
It's not bad.
Damn, dude, this car's gonna fuck me over before I get a new one.
She's got a new car.
Huh?
She's got a new car.
What'd you get?
What did you buy? Chevy in Malibu.
Ooh, what year?
2010.
Those are nice, but those are crisp. Holy bops. Any girl dressed like that in
They said
Hamilton County
bots.
are fucking bots.
Bots. I thought I was gonna turn over like
I was, well, no, like I'm gonna get like an actual
Nice
straight
car.
out, straight out the dealership.
Oh, there you go. You pay for it or?
Yeah. My mom said I should take out a loan and then build my credit off that.
Don't go too crazy though.
Mm-mm.
I'd get like a 12 or $15,000 car. You
Well,
get a decent car for that.
oh yeah, I know. There's like max cars only like 20 grand, which isn't too bad. But you know, you could always work the young fellas down. You know what I mean? Like it's not too bad. You know, maybe I could have mommy put some money down for me. Like maybe you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because I know she helped my brother with his rig, so you know.
Yo, brother?
Oh yeah, he's like dude. He's like 20 something, 25, 26. He's a failure in life basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you'll have that.
Huh?
You'll have that.
Yeah. Dude, my sister's so fucking weird. I'm like the semi-normal one, and I'm not even fucking normal.
Your sister's weird?
Oh, dude. She's on that weird shit, dude.
Dragons?
Anime.
Ah.
Mm.
Reese did win.
Huh?
Reese did win.
Hell yeah. Mac got your ass kicked.
Okay, we've got our first class of steers here, and so when you're looking at a meat-producing animal, you're looking for that finish and that coverage. And the hardest part to get on a dairy steer is this rump area right here, and so that's what's going to get this calf in first for us today. He's got a lot of good finish starting on that rump area. Got a couple of, maybe some feet and legs things we'd like to change, but he's got a really lot of good cover for his age, and a really nice steer. Moving on to your next two. So second over third, just for some correctness things. I wish we were finished out a little bit more in the second calf, but that top line, correctness of feet and legs, and just, correctness overall in our frame is what's going to get us over our third place steer here. He's finished really nice in that front end. I want him to finish out a little more in the rear. He's a little bit too tall, too bony. So when you talk about dairy steers, we don't want to be all bone without enough meat on there. So for him, he needs to finish out a little bit more in that rear end and a couple of correctness things with feet and legs in that top line. But great job, you guys.
I'll be honest, I don't really talk to him.
Did you hunt?
Yeah. Cause like,
Awkward?
yeah, a little bit. Like, I don't know. He's just not a big talker.
No, he's not a big talker.
So the only time I really talk to him is like, when I ask him about fishing and like we really get something going on there, which is like good.
Something.
Huh?
Something.
Yeah. Dude. Jacob Jones is big as fuck.
First place in lightweight steers went to Reese Smith, second to Max Smith, and third to Remy Smith. Now entering the ring will be medium weight steers, weighing 1334.
What? He's like, I don't know. And I'm like, you remember that time you said you wish Cheney had half the ass in that kid?
Who said that?
Jacob said that about Cheney. And he's like, yeah. He's like, look, that's going to be up at Purdue next year. And I'm like, that's perfectly fine. They can look. I'm fucking hitting that shit, dude. Don't play with me, so. I'm tough as fuck.
Tough as nails.
I'll play that guard real quick, buddy.
There you go.
Don't play. Literally guard. Don't play with me, cuz. Ooh, you see what I did there? You see what I did there?
Nice.
What's this one? How can she win? She's only. Yeah.
How tall is
Is she gonna lose? You think she'll lose?
No, she'll probably win. I think she's gonna.
Yeah, but look how much she's got to boosh. Not a good animal. Not good. See, if I was a judge, see, like this, it's got a good wiener. Like it's flapping. But I mean,
If it was on a wiener grooming,
yeah.
it's a real wiener.
I wish I had a wiener like a bull. Oh, shit.
Big.
Big wiener, big balls.
Big balls. Sagging.
I want my shit sagging out like from these shorts.
Yeah.
From my underwear.
Parker.
Okay, maybe not that.
We've got a great animal for our medium class here today. He's got a lot of that great finish through the front end, especially going over that top line. He's a very correct animal. You can tell he's grown really, really well for this 4-H'er, and you're doing a great job showing him. And then he's getting some really good fill through that rump area as well, too. So overall, really nice steer for our class. So.
Crazy stuff. Alright, I gotta go check on the pigs.
Huh?
I gotta go check on the pigs.
Do you, buddy?
I do.
right, guys, we have our heavyweight class here. So it comes down to a lot of corrective frame and those kind of things we're looking for in these steers. So your one that starts out here has got a really nice, good finish. A lot of finish through that thigh area and especially through the front end. Very powerful, strong steer without being too overly tall. So fairly correct. I'd like to strengthen up our loin just a little bit. Overall walks on a really nice side of feet and legs. That's going to keep him going too. So good job. Following up with our second and third, second over third essentially just for some corrective things. So feet and legs, that top line, how we track out on that. So some things that are going to keep us growing, keep us producing meat until we can be butchered. And so both animals, all these animals have really nice cover on them, really nice fill. It came down to some corrective frame considerations on these guys. So great job.
Results from Class 16 heavyweight steers. First went to Larry Endicott, second went to Larry Endicott, and third went to Lucas Jackson. We will now be showing for our grand champion steer. We need first place out of the lightweight class, Reese Smith, first place in the medium weight class, Abby Holloway, and first place in the heavyweight class, Larry Endicott. Please have your second place animals on standby.
And give all of your steer exhibitors another round of applause today. Everyone's done a really great job. So I'm going to follow with how they're lined up in here. You guys have done a fantastic job showing some little things as far as like fill in the bottom part of that thigh, just strength and correctness over that top line. But you guys have done a really great job. So we'll start with our heavyweight, put our medium weight, and then our lightweight. So 1 over 2, basically just the fill in that caudal part of the body or the back half of the body, correctness of feet and legs, and that hardness over the top line. And then take nothing away from our lightweight steer. He's looking really good. He's got some more growing to do, but he's filled out really nice in that rear end as well. So thank you guys.
Our grand champion steer goes to Larry Endicott with his heavyweight. Reserve grand goes to Reese Smith with the lightweight champion. Photos will now be taken in the cattle barn. Correction, medium weight, Abby Holloway was reserve grand. My apologies. Photos are gonna now be taken in the cattle barn for a couple minutes with our grand and reserve champion animals. We will then start with dairy cattle showmanship, starting with beginners. We have 1 entry in the beginner class, which is Reese Smith. Now entering the ring is our first class of junior showman, class 17. Please bring to the makeup ring class 18 intermediate showman.
Okay, let's give this young showman a really big round of applause. He's doing a fantastic job. It is not easy to get behind an animal this big, especially when you think about, how much goes into them and how big this animal is compared to you. So he did a fantastic job. He knew what he liked and didn't like about his animal. He's doing a really great job showing for his first year. So congrats to him.
Congratulations to Reese Smith, our junior showman champion. Thank you. This is his first year out, and he did a great job. Now entering the ring is class 18 intermediate showman. We have 4 showmen in intermediate. Again, we'd like to say thank you to our judge today, Aaron Will Goggins of Poseyville, Indiana. We would like to thank Keystone Cooperative for our duffel bags, our chairs, and our totes and our awards today. They were one of our sponsors. Another one of our sponsors that sponsors our photos is Kevin and Jennifer Sullivan. Thank you to all of our sponsors and all of our 4-H volunteers that helped put on a smooth show today. Can I have a round of applause, please?
Okay, guys, go ahead and give these exhibitors a round of applause as well. You guys have done a great job. One of my favorite things to judge is showmanship. I think it's one of the most important things of the dairy project. It's also one of the hardest to do as well. There's a lot of things to watch for and a lot of things to consider. My biggest piece of advice to all of you is never give up showing, even if you think the placing is done. You never know when a judge is looking, how they're going to line you up. All judges are different on how they line up animals, so never give up. And so some of you kind of picked up on that and kept going, kept setting up their feet. Biggest things for me is your animal set up appropriately? So going to the basics. So on cows, that leg facing the judge should be forward, and heifers, the leg facing the judge should be back. Other things, and this comes down to, is answering questions, how much you know about your animal. If you listen to kind of what we talked about in class with them when I talked to you guys of, how I place them, and also getting your opinion, knowing your animal and knowing what you would change or wouldn't change about them. So you guys are lined up how we're gonna place today. Okay, so you guys did a fantastic job. All of you did great. The young lady out here in front, she had her animal set up the most times, was able to answer the questions as far as what she likes and didn't like about her animal. And a big part of this project is being able to judge your animal yourself and knowing what what you would like and what you want to change, because that helps you show your animal to the best of their ability. So you guys are really, really close together. The young gentleman second had his legs set up more correctly more of the time. And then my other biggest thing for you guys down are third and fourth too. When you're lining up along the rails and in between animals, make sure there's enough space for me to walk between. We've got a big show area, so make sure I can walk down the line of the fence and you've got your animal space that I can walk around you guys. So you guys have done a fantastic job, really great job. You guys were really tight and close together. Work on judging your own animals and just knowing more info about dairy animals in general, okay? Thanks.
Congratulations to Intermediate Grand Champion Showman Tegan Horney. Our reserve is Austin Tebby. In third is Elena Tebby, and in fourth is Remy Smith. Next in the ring is Senior Showman. We have 5 entries in Senior Showmanship. The one selected as our Grand Champion Senior Showman today will participate in Supreme Showmanship on Monday night.
I know it's really hot and everyone's worked really hard, and so I'm going to give everyone a round of applause in this class of showmanship. They've all done a fantastic job. So, we get to senior showmanship. I always like to switch leads. So you need to be able to, take another animal even if they don't lead as well as you want them to, but keep your cool and show that animal to the best of their ability. One thing, kind of a critique for everybody, I didn't see anybody do this very obviously, but you take someone else's animal, take a second, look at them, and make your own judgments on it. So I asked everybody what they would change about the animal that they took the lead of. So making sure you know how to appreciate that animal and what her weaknesses are, what her strengths are, so you know how to show him or her to her best of their ability. Other things that separated these guys, so knowing your anatomy, knowing what parts of the animal are where. It's important regardless if it's a dairy heifer or a steer. So some things for all of you guys to work on, but all of them did a fantastic job. You guys did a really amazing job today. You guys are separated by very little things. You all are wonderful showmen and showwomen. And so I'm gonna go, I talked with you guys a little bit. And so for your senior showman today, start with the young lady up here in front. So she's done a really great job today. She knew all my questions right off the bat. She knew specifically about her breed for her Ayrshire calf, what makes them different, and she was always the first to have them set up. The young man behind her also did a fantastic job. We talked about a couple of things, just knowing your anatomy and all of that as well too. So, sorry, no. Moving down the line, this steer shows really well for him. You can tell he's done a lot of work with it to get him to be this calm and as well. Did a great job while he was in here. Kind of things, some anatomy, some industry questions. Moving down, you both also did a wonderful job. You guys are great showmen. A couple things, making sure you're getting your animals set up, making sure they look their best when I'm looking at them, and being quick. So when I'm walking back and forth and I look like I can't make up my mind where I want to go, I'm watching for you guys to change legs, making sure they're set up, making sure I can always see the best part of the cow. So fantastic job. Only difference between you guys was just a little bit of some questions and who answered those more correctly. So, but everyone did a really great job. I want to thank all of you for having me out today too. And you should all be very proud of yourselves as 4-Hers. 4-H is something that's made a big impact on my life. And I think it's something that's going to continue to impact you down the line. So it's great you guys are part of this project and continuing to do that. And also, whoever got you here today, your parents, support, whoever helped you get an animal, thank them before you leave today. It's a lot for them to do that as well. You make sure they know that they're appreciated for you guys to be able to come and do this, because this is an easy project. There's a lot that goes into it, so make sure you thank those who helped you get here too. So, great job, you guys, and congrats.
Congratulations to Eva Beckner. She will be representing us in Monday's Supreme Showmanship. Can I have a round of applause for Eva? Reserve Grand Champion Showmanship was Trent Horney. Third was Larry Endicott. Fourth was Preston Stokel. And fifth was Lucas Jackson. That concludes our Dairy Cattle Show. Thank you for all coming out today, and we would like you to stick around for the Dairy Goat Show that will be starting shortly. Thank you again to our judge, Aaron Will Goggins.